Same furnitures, same vibe. Different space, different location. Different city, different state. But what happened exactly? Where am I now? I had started this channel with a full tailwind and I was keeping at it. My videos were slowly showing interest and I was having a good time sharing my content. Then life happened as usual. I got a job offer too good to turn down and I accepted it. We spent the last 5 weeks planning the relocation, traveling to find a new home, coming back to Texas to make the moving happen, all right across our baby's second birthday. We packed our belongings, shipped our car, spent nights in hotel before we were finally able to settle. And then sleepless nights unpacking all the boxes while the baby was sleeping. This shouldn't be an excuse, but it slowed me down. It slowed me down on both carrying on my project and the sharing progress here. My new job offer is very good, but it also meant stepping out of my comfort zone. We had to adapt to a new space, smaller space. Life in Houston was chill, relaxed. We lived in a tucked-away area far from distractions. But on the bright side, Silicon Valley is wonderful, and for a software developer, it is the coolest place on earth. I'm really eager to show you around here. My new lifestyle, my daily routine, my commute, my new job. These will all come in the next videos. Now, without any excuses, I need to get back on track. I feel like I need to resume my project and achieve the MVP, so let's have another productive session. First of all, I'm quite happy about where I was able to get with the backend development. I was able to hit milestone 1, which is backend is pretty much complete. I just need to deploy. Deploy I'm thinking to do on Firebase. I will deploy everything as Firebase functions, but now it's time to start front-end development. If you have watched my previous video, you have an idea about the architecture I want to give to my iOS app. So now it's time to start designing the AI. And for this process, since I'm not a UI UX designer, I will make massive use of AI. I will use ChatGPT to refine my idea and create a PRD for this project. This doc will contain a refined definition of the ideas and features that I have for this app, and ChatGPT will help me organize everything into pages, screens, flows, and everything. Second, I will feed ChatGPT's output to UXPilot. If you don't know UXPilot, it is an AI tool that generates UX, UI, and wireframes based on the prompt that you input. So I will use ChatGPT's output to first come up with a design system that then I will use in UXPilot to create the actual UI for my app. So now I have a very good project brief, an app structure, and I'm now ready to start implementing the UX and the UI thanks to the output that ChatGPT gave me as wireframes. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use UXPilot and I'm gonna feed it with all the output that ChatGPT gave me, the 5 tabs. I'm gonna start with 2 and see what it comes out. And then I'm gonna repeat the same process for the other 3. But so far so good. This is great. I'm gonna start using UXPilot with the wireframes to come up with a system design for all the UI components, and then I will ask it to generate the actual UI for every screen, for every page, based on ChatGPT output and description. And once that is done, I'm gonna start the actual implementation of the iOS app. So I hope you enjoyed the process in this video. Maybe in another future video I will also show what my tech stack is for my entire development. But for now, let's stick to the next step, which is starting iOS development. I have a very basic UI UX definition for my app. Of course, you have seen from the screenshots, it is not final. It still needs refined, but at least it is a very good place to start, and then I would probably refine the screens as I go if I don't like. But at least I have all the design system components that I can start mapping into the code. From now on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start developing the initial screens one by one, and I will probably go back and forth with ChatGPT and UXPilot to refine the screens I don't like based on the interaction that I get, until I get to the point where I'm satisfied. Of course, those are not even all the screens and all the flows that I need. That's just like the bare bones structure, so I will need to build on top of that. But for now, this is enough and unblocks me for the next step, which is actually getting started with iOS development. See you in the next video.